Howdy doody, interwebs. It is I, former President Ronald Reagan, and today I'm back with another cooking video. Today we're going to be making a fancy schmancy strawberry salsa, so you can impress all your friends, or cats, whatever the case may be. These are the ingredients that we're going to be using. 4 normal-sized tomatoes, about 1 cup of baby tomatoes, and 7 strawberries. Then we have 2 sweet banana peppers, half of an onion, a lime, salt, cilantro, and just a little bit of sugar, and we'll add that later. Alright, let's get started. My first step with any salsa is to preheat the oven to 500 degrees and then promptly turn it right back off again. But that is optional. The next thing you want to do is put a couple of fresh garden gourds into a toaster oven. Leave the toaster oven turned off and just let the gourds sit in there for a couple hours. This part is also optional, but I often find it helps with my mojo. Now that we've got our pre-game ritual with the oven and we've got our mojo cooking, you're just going to cut the tops off of all the tomatoes so that you don't have any weird stuff. Cut the tops off of the banana peppers also. Quarter all of the big tomatoes. Cut them into fourths. As we finish prepping each of these ingredients, we're going to go ahead and put them into a blender. Cut the tops off the peppers, and then we're going to slice these into about inch-long segments just to help them break down easier. We're going to cut our half onion into fourths. Don't slice yourself unless you're a sadomasochist. The next thing you want to do is take your gourds out of the toaster oven and place them near a potted plant. Because unbeknownst to a lot of people, gourds actually get lonely. Put all your cherry tomatoes in the blender. Measure out half a cup of cilantro, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of granulated sugar. Now we're going to half a lime. And if you hear the lime start to scream, then you want to back off. I mean, give this thing some time to really come to terms with its own mortality. Alright? We're cooks. We're not cruel. Now we're just going to squeeze the juice from both halves of the lime on top of all our ingredients. Shouldn't be screaming at this point because you did decapitate it. Usually most living beings die within a few seconds of decapitation. Put everything on the blender and seal our top on. Now we're going to blend this for, I don't know, about 15 seconds. If it gets to the consistency you like, then you can stop. I mean, this isn't communist China. And that's what it looks like with mine. Hopefully yours looks similar. Let's give it a taste. Oh, and at the end, don't forget to take your gourds back and put them back on the counter. Because you are going to eat them eventually, so you don't want them to be too used to being treated nicely. I mean, they're going to die, so make sure to give them Stockholm Syndrome so they don't put up too much of a fuss. Yummy. Just weird enough to be right on the cusp of awesome and terrible. I almost forgot to tell you, when you jar any kind of salsa, you want to make sure that you verbally abuse it before you put the lid on. Okay? Really helps bring out the flavors. You're nothing! I hate you! You can't do anything right. Perfect. Enjoy. Au revoir. Arigato. Adios. Visontlat.